Hi, in this video I'm going to demonstrate the coecontact categories system. In coecontact, the basic idea of the category system is that you have contacts who are people such as volunteers, staff or donors, and that you have them split into various different categories. If we click here, we can see that in the sample database we have 3,925 active contacts, active people in the database. And we can see here they've been split up into various different categories. This sample database is set up as a charity for the blind. So we can see we have things here like disability, registered blind, caseworker, client, and donor. Now, the important thing to understand about these categories is that you can define them however you like. They're not preset in any way or limited in any way, and this is what makes the category system so powerful. Not only that, but each category can have many subcategories. So for example here, we have a category called borough/district. When we click on that, we can see that it's split up further into different areas. Furthermore, if we exit this screen and go into the volunteer category, we can see that it's been split up into various subcategories, such as befriender, car driver, etc. Now, where this system becomes particularly useful is if you want to find all the contacts within a certain category. To do that, we simply click on this button here, and we're taken to this screen. Now, the screen may look very complicated initially, but it is in fact very simple to use. For example, if you want to find all the volunteers within our organization, we simply click here and choose the volunteer category, and then click here, and we're given a list of all the volunteers within the database. You can see there are 76 here. And now if we're interested in any one of them in particular, for example Harold Corker, we can simply click on their name and we're taken straight through to their details. We can see anything we need to know about them. Now, as a slightly more complicated example, we might not be interested just in volunteers, but particularly in all the volunteers who are car drivers. So for that we can simply select the car driver subcategory here, and again query, and we can see that there are 21 contacts who are car drivers within the volunteer subcategory. Now, to make it slightly more complicated, we might not just be interested in car drivers, but in particular we need to find a car driver in a certain area. So to do that, we can, for example, select Borough District in the second category, and within that we could select the area, and for this one we'll choose Newton as our example. And if we click here, this will, on the AND button, this will give us, fairly obviously, car drivers and only people who are car drivers and who are also in the area of Newton. Now, from this we can see there are in fact 3 people who are both car drivers and in the area Newton. Now if we click on any one of them, for example Liam Wallace, we're taken through to his records, and if we go to categories, we can see that he does in fact fit those 2 criteria. Now, not only is this system very useful for finding particular people or groups of people within the database, it's also very useful for generating lists of people who you want to send publications and mail shots to. And those can be both physical publications, such as letters, newsletters, or they can also be emails. And for that, we might, for example, clear our selection and might want to choose clients. So we're going to send a publication to simply all of our clients. So if we click here, we can find them. We can see that there are 590 clients listed in our database. And then if we go to mail out and auto events, we can choose a publication we want to send and simply select one of the pre-made publications, which you yourself will have set up earlier, and click here to generate a list of contacts. And then here we go to mailing list, and we can see we've got the correct number of people who are going to be sent to that publication. And also this system can be used here for generating address labels and printing them. Again, the main thing to understand about the category system is that it really is infinitely flexible. So the categories can be chosen any way you choose, and you can have as many categories and subcategories as you like. There really is no limit to how you can use the system. Therefore, if there's a way that you can think of now that might work well for your organization, it's almost certainly going to be possible for you to implement it. Okay, that should hopefully give you a brief overview of the category system. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you enjoy using the coecontact system. Thank you.